Today on Beyond the Map's Edge, we're diving deep into some of the wildest solves searchers have posted online, from the high-tech GPS overlays and geological alignments to the straight-up gut feelings and poetic hunches. And here's the truth. If you find the treasure because someone else nudged you in the right direction, maybe, just maybe, it's only fair to share a little of that reward. Which got me thinking, what if there was a Match.com, but for treasure hunters? A place where searchers and solvers could team up. One brings the boots, the other brings the brains. Or maybe one brings the riddles and the other just brings snacks. So here it is. X marks the match. The world's first hypothetical dating/team building site for treasure hunters. And yes, profiles would absolutely include star sign, favorite cipher, and whether or not you own a metal detector. But back to the hunt. Today we'll explore some of the most technical solves out there. Think LiDAR maps, astronomical overlays, and numeric breakdowns, and some of the simplest, most elegant ideas I've seen, where one line of the poem turned into a boots-on-the-ground adventure. Because whether you're solo, teamed up, or looking to swipe right on a search partner, we're all here for the same thing: the thrill of the mystery, the puzzle, and maybe, just maybe, the find. This is Beyond the Map's Edge. Let's dig in. Robert from Canada just dropped a serious partial solve, and it's packed with layered references. His journey starts in Wisdom, Montana, tracking the calm waters of the Big Hole River between Wisdom and Fish Trap. The theory gets technical fast. He ties 606 to 403 as Roman numerals, not time. I and IV or Interstate 15 and County Road 43 adds in bronze benchmark markers. Linking them to the bronze circle on the clock in the Netflix series mentions Queen and King Hill near Gold King Mine, and reminds us Helena was once called the Queen City. Then it gets directional. He spots a 20 degrees NNE bearing toward Kelly Mine Yard. Points out that gates of the mountains in Helena also align at that same 20 degrees angle. Return her face equals turnaround. Looking back from a key marker? Double arcs on granite bold. Equal sign a reference to Alturas number 1 and Alturas number 2. Granite peaks that echo that line. Finally, he says, draw a line between the gates of the mountain and these mountains, and you will have everything lined up. This is one of those beautifully structured solves where myth, geography, numbers, and poetic metaphor collide. Robert, thank you for sharing this. And for anyone watching, take note. These connections might be the real deal. Daylend from Florida brings us a poetic, river-rooted solve that flows right through the heart of the hunt. He starts with a subtle but powerful location, Oxbow Bend, not the well-known one in Wyoming, but a more obscure, hard-to-Google place listed on GNS maps near Holter Lake. He ties this to the poetic line, what you seek, you already know. Could the answer be hiding in plain sight, just obscured by digital mapping? Here's the flow of his theory. Wisdom waiting in shadowed sight refers to Wisdom, Montana, blocked from view by mountain terrain, but still near the starting area. The line hole could be a nod to Holter Lake, a striking geographical feature in the area. The Missouri River becomes the bride mentioned in the poem, winding gracefully through gates of the mountain's wilderness. Hope surging equal sign, a historical nod to Lewis and Clark and the optimism of their westward journey. The foot of 3 is interpreted as the three-river fork at the headwaters, Jefferson, Madison, and Gallatin. And return her face? That's Montana Headwaters State Park. The literal start of the Missouri River Daylend notes that the treasure likely isn't at the headwaters due to fees and access restrictions, but that it might be nearby, perhaps just beyond the edge of what's regulated. A fitting move for a treasure hidden just beyond the map's edge. This solve beautifully blends poetry, cartography, and subtle GNS research. If Daylend's right, the trail may begin somewhere we've all overlooked, because it's not easy to search for what's hidden in the data itself. Oxbow, headwaters. A bride flowing backwards? This one hits all the right notes. Dyani just dropped one of the most methodical, mythologically grounded, and beautifully aligned solves we've seen yet. She's taken the poem, a compass monument, and celestial overlays, and aligned them perfectly with the trail system near the Tizer Dolmen. Let's break it down. In the Netflix series, Justin opens a safe with the combo 44, 26, 111. Most saw a lock, Dyani saw a map key. She connected those numbers to Clark's Compass Monument, a real granite compass at Clark's Lookout in Montana, and specifically Clark's documented compass readings from August 13th, 1805, 44 degrees, 26 degrees, 11 degrees. These aren't just historical artifacts. They line up with major movements in the poem. Poetic bearings, 44 degrees, the first push, pointing from Polaris toward Wisdom 26 degrees. Aligns with the Bride Ridge orientation near Tizer 11 degrees, the final pivot line. And the poem says, for those who read these words, just right. Just right. That's 11 degrees, the furthest right bearing on Clark's compass. That's not coincidence. That's precision. Celestial alignment and the Tizer Dolmen. Dyani brings in celestial overlays in mythology. The Tizer Dolmen is thought to align with Polaris, the North Star. The poem references ancient gates and a bride guarding them. In many traditions, Polaris represents fixed truth or cosmic stillness. She suggests the dolmen may not just be symbolic, it might be a terrestrial anchor for the poem's celestial logic. This is no longer just hiking, it's navigating the mythic grid. Map flow, trailhead. Matches the poem's opening lines, wisdom and shadowed sight. Orange path, the trail itself guided by topography and poetry. Red X, the convergence point where Clark's bearings, 44, 26, 11. The poem's turning line's bride, return her face. And celestial symmetry all align, Dyani. This is one for the books. It's mathematically sound, historically rooted and cosmically poetic. And to all of you watching, if this solve leads you to the treasure, Dyani just asks one thing. Shout her out and let her help hide the next one. Fair trade for opening the code. A quick but important note from Brad, one of our fellow searchers who's been boots on the ground near Maiden Rock. He's not here to discourage the hunt, but to keep us all safe. Brad reports, the railroad tracks are marked private property. A large, possibly pregnant moose has been seen in the area. Give her space, and yes, rattlesnakes are out. He stepped on one, but was thankfully protected by good boots. A second snake was spotted just 100 feet away. So if you're heading out that way, tread carefully. Know the property lines, wear proper gear, and always respect the wildlife. Brad also reminds us this hunt brings people together. He bumped into another searcher while out there, and they had a blast bouncing theories around. That's what this is all about, community, adventure, and care for the land and each other. Thanks for the heads up, Brad. Stay safe out there, treasure hunters. If you'd like to hear more incredible solves like these, join us inside the Expedition membership. Get access to full breakdowns, extended clue analysis, and a growing community of treasure hunters who are truly thinking beyond the map. Let's decode it together, one clue at a time.
Searching for a whisper in the pines. Mystery lurks in the shadow of the oaks. Legacy of treasure buried in lines. Legends wrapped in nature's unspoken jokes. Footprints fade in the morning dew. Gold hides beneath moss and vine. Legends lead to fortunes anew. In the breast of mountains standing fine. Beyond the map, where Gods of yore weave the tale. Forest fence whisper still alive. Once a dream, now a winding trail. New quests on the horizon arrive. Stars guide the restless hearts, following the call of ancient charts. Whispers lead for those who start to chase the dream with insatiable smarts. Beyond the map, where secrets lie, hearts race beneath the endless sky. Riches wait, world goes sigh, adventurers take the leap and fly. Beyond the map, where secrets lie, hearts race beneath the endless sky. Riches wait, world goes sigh, adventurers take the leap and fly. Stars guide the restless hearts, follow